another interesting observation in the quest to find understandable. You'll notice the logon time here is recent. This has been logged back on again, and is still able to decrypt this file. I'm going to figure out how to get working here. See? There it is. Now I thought that might not work, since I thought of the possibility that something permanent hasn't occurred with this account due to Colin creating those containers. And it appears so whatever it is a permanent change. However, I haven't rebooted, so I'm going to try that right now. And just leave this and see what happens. Might as well record this just in case. Brand new logon. Works. That's a permanent change. That ability has now become a part of this user. And I don't know how to turn it off. I can turn it on, but I can't turn it off. Okay. Now, I didn't find an example, but I think I got it right. Although I don't want to do this on my user. Well then, a minute too late, take the hit if it doesn't work. And do I wish to delete all the key sets? Yes. I'm really sure, yes. Succeed or not? Who said it succeeded? Let's see. No. What's it didn't do? Okay. Alright. We keep trying. Okay, let's get some feedback this time. Yeah. Says they were destroyed. Okay, let's see. It worked. I don't have a key set anymore. Okay, so it's undoable. It can be done. It can be undone. Okay, good, excellent. It's a short one, but it's good to let you know. No, we're not done yet. The thing is, there's this file here, which has some data in it, and nobody can decrypt it. Certainly not this one. Right? No context. Same with this one, no context. Now the question is, if I create another key set, signature, key exchange, etc., will that allow me to decrypt that file? Because it seems pretty user dependent. So I believe function 5 makes a new one. Okay. So now I got one. I'm going to try this one first. Bad data. The last time I got access denied on it, I don't think I can decrypt it. No. Now that file is locked and undecryptable. It can, it might as well be considered junk. I have no idea how you would get it. No, I should be able to still encrypt the file. No, H for ha. It's not really a PNG file either. No, alright. No. Okay, that worked. Okay, and so they are unique once created, usable until they're destroyed, and anything encrypted with those keys appears to be dead in the water. Now, as a challenge, I should upload this file and see if anybody can, decrypt it. There's nobody has the correct key exchange pair or the signature file or anything or whatever. It's encrypted in a solid format. Speaking of encryption, by the way, this is a curious aside. You know that cipher. The one used during the Civil War, the American Civil War. That's it. It's a song. Veneer. This cipher was used to send secret messages during the the American War of Independence. Another Blaze, like Blaise de Pascal. See, simple enough. The Confederate States of America, for example, used a brass cipher disk to implement this cipher during the Civil War. And all it is it's a thing where you take the alphabet, capitals, put them in a table like this, and to encrypt, you take whatever your message is and a key. So you have two things, a key value and a message. Actually, I have a video which shows it, which demonstrates this. I'll just put a link. And where is that? Or I can play the video, and you can see it running in action. Where is it? Let's search for it to make a find here. I should search using the title. Connections key. Okay, well, we'll go back to the thing here. Suppose, for example, that the text to be encrypted is attack at dawn. The person sending the message uses a keyword, and repeat. What you do is you keep repeating the key value over and over again all along the message. Okay. So here we have attack at dawn, and here's the key just repeated for each letter. Now, in order to get the ciphered text, we combine the letters of the message plus the key value. So the letter of the message is A, key value is L. That's here. And so you get L. Next one, T and E. So we go to T and go down to E. So that should give X. See? Now to decipher, you do the same thing. You take this text And if you know the key value, and do the same thing in exactly the same way, you're going to get the message back. So I made because I was playing around with JavaScript and Java and stuff. I made my own version of the recipher here. Although mine can take anything ANSI. So for instance, I'll use some source code. And that file we were just looking at. Here. Okay. Let's take this as my message. Now, for the encryption key, I can use anything. No restrictions, as long as it's ANSI. So let's take this as the encryption key. Now, press encrypt. Now here is an encrypted message. Okay, select it all. You used to have it. You just had to click once and it's automatically selected. Oh no. Select here. There we go. No carriage returns. The reason it's wrapping is not because of word wrap, but just because it's quite long. See, it just can't go any further. Okay, so there now you can see I'm using the A to Z only, so it's using that cipher, same algorithm, and this is the text which has been converted into A's to Z's, and this too key value has been converted to A's to Z's, and I do some encrypting of the key. So now I should be able to decrypt the message. I take the encrypted message, paste it in here. Okay. Oh, I need a key first. Key message. Okay, paste in here. Read only. Oh, okay. I gotta put the encrypted message in the box here, and that's the key. Type decrypt, and there it is. See? Now, if you're curious about JavaScript, And how I did that, the source is not hidden or anything. Here's the JavaScript functions I use. There's two things involved. This one, and then there should be another, unless I combine them together. Yeah, I did. One thing I had, one thing is the cipher part, which is the easy bit. Just makes the letter box. And this here is the thing that takes a string and changes it to A to Z. So this is a function that converts any string to uppercase ASCII, and this does the opposite. And another thing is just to jumble things up, I create a, like for special characters, what I call escape sequences. Because it began. Well, actually, I don't know if it even uses that anymore. I don't think it does. Originally, I was trying to make it smaller, make the message smaller, like anybody cares, and so it would have an escape sequence. So if it was really a capital A, I would just leave it. Otherwise, I use an escape and then a 2-digit hex value for the actual key character code. But now, if you use the same escape character all the time, all you see is repeats of the escape character. So then I took part of the key and used that as part of the escape sequences, and then have it like alternately use different escape characters as it goes along, and kind of keep it mixed up. I don't know if it really uses that anymore. How does it? I forget. Not enough cars to resolve escape sequence. See, at some point I realized that it couldn't work. It couldn't work that way because, well, it could, but it was, you get into the problem of an escape sequence within an escape sequence, and so you have to add more code, and it becomes recursive and so on. But anyway, it's not that much code. If you want to, go ahead and look at it, and you can use it to send messages to your pals. See, here's a great message. Comes out to a thing that does registry stuff. Anyway, it's just a Twilight Games /Allentown, and I should probably put a hover thing here so you can see that does something. These don't do anything. This does. Takes you to another page. Okay. I found that video, which is on my other channel, number 6 here. Echoes of the Past connection squared, and I just took a clipping of that and played it on. Well, it's okay. I played it on with a different audio setting where it should have accepted the input default audio device as its input. So I'll tack that on the end. Okay.
Nearly 300 years later, the Visionaire code was still in use by the Confederate side in the This bit here is precisely equal to exactly 1/2 of this bit here. Each half of this bit...
The book on codes for the growth industry of the time. Spying. With new nations setting up every day, 16th and 17th century Europe was jammed with embassies, jammed with people, all of them saying, "Who, me? I'm just a commercial attaché." And all of them writing secret reports in invisible ink and code for your eyes only. By 1585, a French cryptographer called Visionaire, who was also a fan of Alberti's, had produced a code that he said nobody could crack. A code no spy should be without. Or, as it was to turn out 300 years later, no army.
Nearly 300 years later, the Visionaire code was still in use by the Confederate side in the American Civil War. Here's how it worked. First, you draw lots of squares, like this, with the letters of the alphabet along the top and down the side. Then fill in, like this. Second row, B to Z, then A. Third row, C to Z, then AB, and so on, till the whole thing's filled. Then you and your spies agree on a special encoding keyword. Let's say booth. Now for the message. Say it starts Lincoln, which you write underneath the keyword booth, which you repeat as necessary. To encode the message, you start by going to the first message letter L along the top, then go down the side to the first keyword letter B, where the two intersect. M is the first code letter. OK, do that again. The next message letter, I. Keyword letter, O. Code letter, W. OK, here's a Visionaire message in code. And now to decode it. You know the keyword is booth. So, along the top to find first keyword letter B, down to first code word letter M, and back to decode L. Second keyword letter O, down to secret code letter W, and back to decode I. And so on through the full secret message. You've now decoded LINCOLNDEAD. Lincoln dead. If John Wilkes Booth had got away after he assassinated Abraham Lincoln, that's likely the message he would have sent, using the Visionaire code they found in his hotel room when they searched it after they caught him. Booth's southern spy masters used the Visionaire code all through the Civil War,